Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We're homeschooling today. We are talking all about homeschool curriculum. I have told a few of you, and I've maybe mentioned it a couple times, that I'm going to start talking about homeschooling again. I took a little break, and all we've talked about is thrifting for a while, and it's time. We're going to be starting school probably the last week of August, and I have some boxes that have come in. One that I haven't even opened yet, a couple that I opened just to see what it was, but I didn't actually even pull anything out. And then I have this big pile behind me. See all those? So I've got all of our curriculum. I think I have all of it. I have a lot of our curriculum here. I think most of it's been ordered. I need to double check. But I need to get my act together and make sure we have everything. So I just figured this would be a good chance to open some of our curriculum, show you what we'll be using. And it's kind of like Christmas. I always love opening boxes of new curriculum. So if you're here for some homeschool stuff, then stay tuned. Okay, so let me show you what we've got here. If you're new here, I'm a homeschool mom to 4 kids. I've been homeschooling since my oldest was like, I don't know, 3, 4, when we started dabbling into homeschooling when she was in preschool. She's going to be a senior this year, so we have been going at it for a long time. This will be a big year for us, so I am excited, and I don't know, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be good. We've had good years, we've had hard years, but I think this year is going to be great, and she's excited, and I'm excited to get finished, to cross the finish line with one of them. So anyway, let me show you what we've got here. I am an eclectic homeschooler. When people ask me, there have been years where, oh man, I just painted my nails. Look at that. I just painted my nails and it just, I don't know if you can see, and it just messed it up. You guys will have to let me know. The only nail polish brand that I have seen that is actually kind of good, if you're not using gel, is Essie. But still, it's like $10 and it's still not perfect. This is that, what brand did I use? I don't know, something extreme wear, Sally Hansen, I think. And this was still like $8. I sat there, I've been sitting like this for hours, not for hours, but for like 30 minutes, and it should be fine. And all you do is one thing, and then all of a sudden it's messed up. Please, please, I love having my nails painted, but please give me some tips if you have a kind of nail polish that you would recommend. Because I don't like doing gel anymore. I think it was really harsh on my nails. And I like having pretty nails, but I hate when it gets messed up the day of. Makes me mad. Anyway, okay, so this box is actually my son's Bible curriculum. I have never heard of this before, but I was starting to tell you, I am an eclectic homeschooler, so I've used lots of different curriculums. There have been some years where someone could ask me, what curriculum do you use? And I could kind of list it. Now at this point, homeschooling for the 13th, 14th year, I can't even tell you. Like when people are like, what homeschool curriculum do you use? I'm like, I use a lot. I use a variety of different things. And I've realized there's some that work for this kid. There's some that work for this kid, and for different seasons and different grades and things like that, and what works for the family and blah, blah, blah. So I couldn't really tell you what curriculum I use. This year we're using a mix of stuff. We are more Charlotte Mason than we used to be. I didn't know a whole lot about Charlotte Mason in the beginning, but now I do, and I love it. So anyway, I wanted to get something for my son. I still feel like it is best to teach him separately than my girls, because he tends to be a bit of a distraction. He'll be 11 years old in 5th grade, and I just needed something. I'm gonna put my glasses on so I can see this. I wanted something for him that I thought would be deeper. He needs something a little deeper and not just like messing around. So I found this. I ordered this on Amazon. So it's called The Biggest Story. This is huge. So it says featuring 104 Bible lessons for kids. Have you guys ever heard of this? The Biggest Story curriculum. I'm really excited about it. This thing is so big. So it's like a kids kind of version, I guess, of the Bible, but it breaks it down, which I'll show you in a minute once I open this, into like the different books, the prophetic books, that I don't know, historical books, all that stuff. How do I open this? Oh, here we go. It slides. So this guy, oh, okay, here. It's really, really fancy. So it's like, has a cover like this, but you pull this off, and then here's all the books that go inside of here. And this was like a cool box set. So let me tell you what we have. We have the Pentateuch, stories 1 through 20, history, stories 21 to 36, poetry and prophets, stories 37 to 52, the Gospels, and then you've got Acts, Epistles, and Revelation. And then there's a coloring and activity book. So depending on what you're studying, we're going back to ancient times in history. So I think we're going to start with this one. Sorry, my camera keeps moving, and then you can see my junk behind me. So I'm assuming we'll probably start with the Pentateuch because of history. Let's see. I haven't even looked at this, what it looks like. So it's got Bible study lesson plans in here. Before the lesson, you read, you teach the big picture, you teach the story, and then there's a gospel connection. You discuss the story. So the big story, the biggest story, which is what it's called, is supposed to be how everything is tied into the gospel. Like how the whole Bible, all the different pieces piece together to tell you about the gospel. And I love that. I think for his age especially, I want to make sure he really gets it and understands what the whole point is and why we're even studying the Bible. So this has like if you're doing it for a Sunday school, it's got the Sunday school lesson plan, and it's also got a homeschool or classroom daily plan. So that's pretty cool. It's got a build your own plan worksheet. And then I don't know if we write in this book. So there's activities for different grades, K through 2nd. Yeah, so there's different activities. It's got really pretty artwork. I wasn't sure. So like read Genesis 10 through 11. See, that's what I was wondering. There's a Bible called The Biggest Story Bible. And maybe I need to get that. I couldn't figure it out when I was looking. Let me know if you've used this before, if you know if you're supposed to get that. Like if that would be better to read out of. Because I kind of thought it was written in here. Is it written in here? Teach. So it's got like questions. Does it have, let me see if it has the Bible verses in here. Teach the story. I'll just have to look through this. I'll do a review, but it's neat. So it gives you like before the lesson here, then it gives you the big picture. So that's when you teach. So I think you do have to read it out of the Bible. So maybe I will get the Bible that comes with that you can get. It just said you didn't need it. Then it has tell the story. I think you're supposed to have the kid tell the story back to you to make sure they understand it. And then this is teach the story. Maybe, so you retell the story with an emphasis on what God says about us. And then the gospel connection over here. And then engage, you discuss the story. I don't know, it's not just like, okay, here's the story about Noah and blah, blah, blah. It doesn't have to do with anything. This actually ties it all together. And then there's activities at the end for different age groups that tie into that, which I'm going to do my best to make time for. So anyway, this looks really cool. And I like that you can go, you don't have to go in order. Like if you wanted to just study the Gospels, man, I think I messed up my nails again. If you wanted to just do the Gospels, there's the picture of the Gospels, and you would just go through this book together. So I actually will look through this and decide. I assumed I would start in the beginning with Pentateuch, but we'll see. I don't know. And then there's a coloring book, coloring and activity book. You don't have to, you can buy these separate, and they're like $26 or something. I can't remember how much this was altogether. I'll link this in the description box below if you guys want to get a copy and you want to try it. But here's the coloring and activity book. And this just came with it. I didn't feel like I necessarily needed this, but maybe he'll like this. The artwork is really pretty. It's cool. So anyway, I'm excited to give this a try. I heard about it. It sounded good. I did a little bit of research, and then I ordered it, and I've ordered all my other stuff, and this just kind of like looked like something that I thought would work. So anyway, I'm excited. Oh, also they had the biggest story verse cards. Now I have a memory verse system from Simply Charlotte Mason that's got memory cards and verse cards or whatever. They're kind of boring. They're fine. They're just white paper, you know. I always forget to do them. And this is unnecessary. I think these were like $11, but I was like, maybe with it being like color and it matches, see how it like goes together, maybe it would help him be like, Mom, we've got to do our Bible verse, because I just am really bad at remembering. But they look really well done. The Biggest Story verse cards. Let's see what they look like. So it's got ideas for use, but let's just pull out. So it's got, there's a verse there. Let me see what's on the back. The day of the Lord. And then there's a picture. I don't know whether we pull them out or whether we like put them up in the schoolroom, but they all have really pretty artwork. It was just different than something we've used before. So we're going to give it a try. And my girls could even memorize with this. I can't remember what version it said. Oh, so it's ESV. We use King James, but I didn't think it would hurt. ESV, I think, is okay too. So anyway, hopefully that won't be confusing, because we usually use King James, but whatever. I'll just open 2 more real quick, and then I'll do another video on telling you guys more about like what we're doing, but let me just show you real quick this stuff. So this box, I already cut open just to see what was in here, because I had ordered a bunch of stuff at the same time. This is from Simply Charlotte Mason. Let's see what's in here real quick. I was excited because they have all new stuff this year. They've updated their books and stuff. So we are doing Ancient Times with my 2 middle girls. My older girl is doing government economics and finance together, and then like it's a course together by itself. And then my son is doing 5 in a row. So I'll talk about this another time, but my 2 big girls, or my 2 middle girls, are doing Simply Charlotte Mason Ancient Times. So I'm excited about that. I'm also sad that we're not all doing it together, but you know, life changes. So let me see what we have. These are the like textbooks that they use. On the Edge of the Great Sea, A History of Ancient Greece and Rome, the First Peoples of Greece to the Fall of Rome. So we really liked what we did last year. Here's Ancient Egypt and Her Neighbors. So this is like published by Simply Charlotte Mason. I bought a map because I rarely ever buy stuff like this new, and I don't really have a good map right now. And then they came out with new guidebooks. This is The Beautiful Earth, Africa and the Middle East. These look so nice. So we did Asia last year. So it's still very similar to what's inside, but it's actually, that's amazing that it has the countries listed. I feel like they didn't have that last time. So anyway, but I love the cover. So that's, who's that for? This is the middle school guide. So they have a different book for each level. So this is my middle school. This is for my high school one. So I'm assuming similar book. It looks different. Hers looks different. So I'll have to look at these to figure out what's what. And then this, I think, is the like teacher's guide for studying Africa and the Middle East, geography for the whole family. So this is like, tells you what to do. This is like a teacher's guide. So anyway, I couldn't get this stuff because this stuff is so new. I went to a convention in Illinois. Did you guys see that video where I randomly went with a friend to Illinois because I couldn't go to any of the conventions near me? But anyway, I wanted to get it at the Simply Charlotte Mason booth, but it wasn't printed yet. Couldn't even order it yet. So I had to wait. Like, you were just able to order it this past month. So this is Africa and the Middle East, Geography for the Whole Family. Did I get 2 of those? I don't know. That looks like the same thing. I wonder if I got 2 of those. What a ding dong. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. That looks like I have 2 of the same thing. This is Ancient Times Student Narration Guidebook. This I'm really excited about because they did not have a narration guidebook before. They would just tell you what to narrate, and then they just wrote it in a notebook. And I feel like this is going to be so much more organized because it tells them, like, this is your reading assignment. This is all for history. Here's your narration options. And then I love that it gives them clues on, or like reminders of, this is what we talked about. Here's some people, here's some places, here's the dates, some keywords. Now you write about it and tell me what you learned. So I'm really excited about that. That's the middle school book. This is the high school narration guidebook. It's probably just a little different. Then there's, this is the lesson plan book for the whole family. I won't open this in case I did something else, ordered something else wrong. And then this is the Ancient Times Pictures and Maps. I guess I will open this because that looks really pretty. I was excited to see inside of this. I think that one thing is the only thing that looks like I duplicated. Like it was a package deal and then I ordered it separate. That was dumb. Maybe. Okay. So this looked neat because this is a new upgraded thing too, where they had loose papers that were like pictures before, and now it's a binded thing, and they're just really pretty pictures. So I think that will be really neat. And then this is the guidebook that tells you what to read, and this is for the whole family. So this is great. Tells you how to prepare, what to review, what to introduce, read and narrate, and then it breaks it down with grades, the different grades. Love Simply Show Up Mason. I wish I had found it many, many years ago, but I had seen it many years ago. I wish I had tried it many, many years ago, but I didn't. So, okay, last thing. We're almost done. You guys having fun? Okay, the last thing, oh, is our math. So, we are doing Denison math. So I have one kid doing Denison geometry, and this has her papers and her workbook and probably the teacher's like grading book in here. And then I have Denison pre-algebra. They all look the same. Denison pre-algebra, and then I have algebra 2. So we are, I'm not going to take all that out because they're really big, but that's what we're doing for my kids. My son, I'll just talk about it in another video because I need to start talking about homeschooling again. If you have anything nice to say, please share it. I kind of stopped talking about homeschooling because I felt like sometimes in any world on the internet, any little, whatever your specialty is, your genre is, people can be mean sometimes. And I've talked about this before, and I need to just have thicker skin and deal with it. But I felt like people were picking apart, not very many, not like a ton, but all it takes is one. But some people were like picking apart what I was using for my kids. So I was like, I'm not talking about it anymore. I'm just going to do what I need to do. But try to be nice, please. And if you don't like what I chose for my kids, then you don't have to use it, obviously. But let's just try to encourage each other and be nice. And then we can all, yeah, just encourage each other. I love hearing what other moms are using. But if you don't love what I'm using, then don't use it. That's totally fine, you know? Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed unboxing this with me. This was really fun. It's been a long time. The whole reason I started YouTube in 2020, I think it was when I started, was talking about homeschooling because I loved homeschooling and I loved talking about curriculum. That was like my favorite thing. So it's nice to be back at it. I'll keep thrifting because that's a huge part of my life too. But I've got a lot to organize here. I'm going to empty everything out. I will show you guys my schoolroom in the next few weeks. I actually just talked my husband today into painting the wall that desperately needs painted, and we're going to do a different color. And so I'm excited for like a fresh start. I will have a 12th grader, a 10th grader, an 8th grader, and a 5th grader. So if that interests you and you want to follow along for thrifting and homeschooling stuff and just random mom life, then go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and please give me a like if you liked this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.